All right, Kenman here. And today we venture into some familiar but less than traveled waters with this huge box. Look at this thing. Can't even fit it all in frame here. What crazy chaos will ensue? Let's find out. Before we start, I'm not sponsored by anyone. I purchase everything at retail price. I do these videos because I love discussing knives and sharing info and ideas with others. If you have any questions or thoughts, please feel free to comment below. All right, let's do it. What is happening here? This is large. We'll start off over here, get up there, choke up nice, get a good controlled tip cut. Move to the other side, repeat. Then we're gonna do this one. Are we ready? There it is. Put her away. Okay, we are in. Any guesses? What is going on in here today? Look at this thing. Oh my great Scott. Okay, now it barely fits in frame. Box on the floor. And we're still not quite sure what it is. Kizer, the Juan Series. Boom. We have a Kizer in the house. Got that big Kizer logo across there. What is this? Boom. Maybe that's the thumb. What's in here? The Juan Series. All right, let's find out. Kenman, you just cut the side of the box. Indeed, I did. And it's forever there. Plastic wrap on the floor. Looks like there's these finger groove grabber deals right here. Oh yeah, here we go. The sleeve has been removed. And we have revealed the next layer. 10.5-inch chef knife has given it away. There it is. The Juan Series Kizer. All right. What's happening now? Is it some type of a magnetic? Potentially. Yes, it is. Bam. All right, very cool. And we've got some foam. There it is. Got a nice white cloth in a little pouch. Kizer Cookbook. Lift your taste to another level. Kitchen knife. It's ingredients for Texas steak and eggs from Scrambled. I'll bring that in here. You can screenshot that and check it out. Might be a good one to try. Thank you for choosing Kizer. This is a little bit different of a card than what they provide with your standard folding pocket knife. All the important info and everything. And there it is. Let's get it out. Nice little case. Sleeve off of there. And we have, wow, this thing is enormous. Okay, what is going on? I've got a nice reflection kicking in there. I'll try to limit that my best as I can. This is a very interesting knife. There is a lot of blade going on with this handle. I mean, I won't want to say the handle is small. I have a big hand and I've got a full grip and it sticks way out. If you choke up on there, there is a lot of extra handle. I can really spread out wide and there's quite a bit left over. So it doesn't have a small handle. But when you look at that thing, Altogether, that blade to handle ratio is out of control. That is crazy. Wow. Woof. What kind of cuts are we going to get into with this? What's everybody think? Okay. This thing is huge. All right. We have the Kizer Juan Series 10.5-inch chef knife. It has German 1.4 116 carbon steel for that blade. You can see it's a solid full tang, one piece, kind of gets wider for this bolster kind of area, and then gets thin again for the full tang through the handle all the way out the back side there. One nice big piece. Excuse me. We have some Pakka wood. I don't know if that's pronounced right. Pakka wood handle scale pieces right here, with a couple of pins holding them in, and there's a decorative, this back pin. It's got some cool little red accents and kind of a design to it. That's awesome. Got a character on this side, and then the info on that one. Got yourself a huge kitchen knife. Man, this is like for cutting a full, wide... Wow, that is quite the reflection. It's enormous. I have kitchen knives, and this thing is, I guess I just did not realize how crazy large this thing is. All right, so the handle does feel really nice. It's got some width. We'll do some measurements in a second, but it feels good in the hand. I'm trying to think of what kind of chopping and cutting action I'm going to do with this thing. It's just... I love it. Okay. I would say let's try to do some close-ups, but I mean, how? Gotta come across here, get the reflections of the entire room going on. It's got a nice deep spot for where the hand sits, and it's got a nice curve, just a natural curve all the way around, so there's no little sharp edges or anything right there. Hand can just tuck right up to that. And it's nice and tall, so you don't have any issues about kind of getting up to where that sharp edge is. Got a nice, smooth kind of taper. Oh, get back in focus here. Wow, it doesn't like that right there. That smooth taper right there that kind of comes out to accept the width of the handle. Huh. What do we think of these oddball unboxings? Well, if you enjoy, hit that like button. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. The handle does look, it's just so tiny, but like I said, I get it in the hand and it's definitely big enough. Just gets dwarfed by that crazy blade. Well, I can get it sideways. I guess I need the tape measure in this case. We are looking at... So if it's 12 to there, 15.5. We're looking at 15.5 top to bottom. And it's saying it's a 10.5-inch. So let's see what they're calling 10.5. That 10.5 goes to there. So that literally goes to this spot right here where it kind of starts to taper wider. And then the cutting surface is also, so they're calling it probably off of the cutting surface as a 10.5-inch cutting surface with a nice slightly curved belly there. Handle, if you go all the way to there, it's about 4 3/4. Between 4 3/4 and 5 inches would be the length on that handle. Definitely a good enough size to not feel tiny. Wow, look at it's thin. We got some thin blade stock here. 0.06. No way. Most folding pocket knives are around 0.11 to 0.12, 13, and then obviously thicker as well. But standard size pocket knives like the Pyrite I'll show you in a second is like 11. So this is a thin blade. But again, this is designed specifically for some kitchen cutting. Handle is a little bit chunkier. Wow, a lot of handles are only 1/2 inch. This handle is 1 inch in the widest spot, just about 1 inch. That's crazy. fairly large for a handle, but again, it feels like that nice grip that you can get on there. You really need to be able to get a hold of it for making these good cuts out in the kitchen. Okay, we'll get a weight on here. Boom. 7 ounces. Let's just do the old 7.6 on the buck. Okay, that'll be interesting when we do the comparison. They're almost the same. The buck actually weighs a little bit more. Okay, so yeah, 7.6, the pyrite, 3.67. I've got a Vosteed that we're going to do a comparison with here too, 7.0, so it's a little bit lighter. Get that back out in a second here. All right. So we have this Juan Series from Kizer. Let's put her next to the old CJRB Pyrite. If you're looking for a nice EDC folding button lock pocket knife that you can use. Mine's dirty because it does get used. This was a great offering. They make many different varieties and styles. Well, if you look at that, the handle is not much. It's about 1.5 inches, 2 inches bigger than the handle of the knife. And this one, honestly, if you just look at the handle to handle, it's getting fairly close. Cut off that bolster there. But if you know what that pyrite looks like, you can tell this thing is huge. It is 1, 2, 2.25 pyrites long. I don't know. All right, I have this Vosteed chef's nice chef's knife. This is from the Morgan series. Also got the full tank, except for instead of having that bolster piece up there, it's got a chunk in the back. That's all one piece with that horseshoe. Very cool. It's obviously a little bit shorter of a knife. Handles are similar. The Vosteed actually looks like it's a little bit thicker, beefier of a handle. But blade is about 2 or 3 inches shorter. I think this is they call this like an 8-inch chef's knife. And we will go ahead and take that USA made Buck 119 that's got the thickest handle available in the world. But if I were to line that up there, it looks like the handle is a 1/4 inch shorter. Obviously the blade is 5 inches, about 4 or 4.5 inch shorter. And the Buck 119 has a nice 6-inch blade to it, so it's not like this thing is small. Who's got some crazy kitchen knives? Do you have other kitchen knives that are interesting that we should check out? Comment below and tell us about them. But yeah, this one from Kizer, the Juan series, man, it is huge. I'm not sure what I'm going to cut with it. Comment below what you think this would be mostly designed for cutting. I've done a lot of stuff in the kitchen, but man, I feel like this thing is just, I could cut the hugest broccoli or something with it. Like, I don't know. I do not know. But if you do want to stick with the Kizer, but you're looking for more of a daily carry kind of a fixed blade, check out this Groom right here. It's new. Check my video out for it right there. But it's a nice little compact everyday carry kind of fixed blade. Really fun. If you want to use my Kizer link that I've got down below, I've got an affiliate. You can use that, help support the channel. But watch for my kitchen knife video coming up soon, or check out a Groom if you're looking for one for your pocket. Kizer's got some cool ones. Stay sharp. See you soon.